we have is basically a rather large, complex stage in the middle,
which allows a band pit for Reba McEntire's band, a band pit for Brooks and Dunn's band, and when the bands are not being utilized, there will be a giant cover over this area, which will give each performer a huge amount of space down here. This is roughly a 60-foot octagon. Michael Tate is probably the pioneer of rock and roll staging.
I'm looking a little rough this morning. Manage the electric shave, that's about all. Okay, those trusses are right in here. Put that pin in that hole right there. We're going to start doing these next, and you move right over there. And I do sweeping. What I don't understand here is why, after 30 years in this business, I'm still working through the night.
Michael, Narvel, myself, and Clarence have engineered all of these gags and all of this equipment for their use. First of all, Narvel and Reba have a serious vision of what they'd like to see.
Okay, this is the satellite frame, comes down in the middle of the stage. The show opens with this 12-foot in the air with Reba, Ronnie and Kix on it. Whoever's going to be on the second half of the show gets back on it and disappears down a trapdoor down the middle here. Then this thing takes off again. It's like a magic gag. There'll be fabric around her so no one knows she's gone down through the middle of the stage. Of course, where else could she be? But hey, this is the second ring. That one's inside that one. This one takes the curtain down that goes around the stage, which is kind of shaped like a volcano.
The hardest part about doing a project of this magnitude is agreeing. Narvel makes a decision to change one of the gags, and Clarence and Narvel say, yeah, this will be a great gag, and this is how we want to introduce our artist. But now, just because we've changed that gag, we've probably changed 5 other departments in terms of the lighting rig and the band equipment, and what it really does is puts our schedule 3 weeks behind.
The challenge for me has been taking this lighting system and making it look different. Narvel is accustomed to supplying Reba with a lot of lighting and a lot of lighting options and a lot of articulated lighting. So in the process, as we proceeded with this, the lighting became a little more involved. Oh, maybe a little higher. Go ahead. Good. Record that. That together with all the various magical tricks and everything that have been put into the show. We're running about 100,000 pounds in the roof. What is that? About 4 Greyhound buses, maybe 5 are flying off chain motors. So we're flying our Greyhound buses here every day, and we're just trying to light them up now.
I'm ready. Rehearsals for me are exciting, they're fun. It's a team event. Each other, right? Okay. It's who can come up with a great idea, see if it works, and then let's use it. Okay. I'm the girl singer. Then by the time you get through with the weeks and the days and the months of rehearsal, then you put it on stage, put it all together, seeing what does work, what clicks, what rolls and what flows, what doesn't. It's time consuming, but man, it's so much fun and it's so very well worth it, especially when you get that first night out in front of an audience and you see their reaction. You've watched it 100 times during rehearsals, but to see their reaction, that's the icing on the cake. If you've never walked out on a stage with a bunch of screaming fans, well, I'll just describe it to you. It's like coming home from a long day at work and your child running up to you and grabbing you around the neck and say, hey, Mom, I'm glad you're home. Being in the center of an arena or being on stage and hearing a bunch of screaming fans hollering your name, that's a rush. That's so exciting. I love to be on stage. I love it when the lights come on. I love to sing, and I like to be there. It's a moment that's very hard to describe. It's one of the most rewarding things I've ever gotten to do in my life. I'm so glad you joined us. I hope to see you online.